Gotta stack. It's too late. Y'all so fake. Y'all too fake. I'm too bait. And too pay. It's too late. Y'all so fake. I'm too bait.
What's going on, internet? This is the greatest podcast that's ever hit the interwebs. That is Culture Shock, where we come in here weekly to shock the culture. I am the co-host, IzzyLeeMedia. That is the other way. That is the other co-host, Papa the Don. And that over there is the host, King Gabriel. Now let's get to the show.
It's Muffin time, and it's your boy, Papa the Don, _87. You know I'm here. I'm talking about what's going on in our culture. Most definitely about what's going on in the cannabis culture. Catch me at your local dispensary in your AZ. And if you want me to come check out what y'all talking about, hit me up, send a commentary, tell them to cap to my people, and I'm going to be out there and we're going to tell you. Because I'm here to change the world on how they look at us in the 420 lifestyle.
This is why we got to work on these intros. But don't worry, we'll get in that. We're going to get it next time. But that was beautiful. Pop that.
Y'all
brought a tear to my eye.
Y'all mess, man. Y'all been all right, though? Let me just say. Y'all been there?
Yes, sir.
Cool, man. All right. Well, first things first. We're going to have to recap on the Xbox versus PlayStation 5. We just going to get right to it.
Anybody secure?
What's up?
I mean, I'm
secure.
I'm
secure.
I'm still secure with PlayStation, but
wait,
how y'all gonna pimp me on Miles Morales? You want my system? $35 more dollars. You want my game? $35 more dollars. Let me get that. I'm just like, damn. I'ma still get it just cause it's Miles Morales, but I ain't never in my lifetime spend money for a game for that highway robbery. I feel bamboozled.
Paying for it.
But it's a movie and a game, so I'm just like,
I don't know, man.
It's two things in one.
I don't know, man. Xbox,
get it like that.
Xbox just bought Bethesda. That's one of my favorite developers.
Right. Fallout.
What? They've been Fallout, Skyrim. So it's about to be big.
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm and upcoming is also Starfield. So y'all definitely want to be on the lookout for that.
Mm-hmm.
And their new creation engine is supposed to be, next level for them. I don't know, the usual with the bugs, but I guess since Xbox, they're backing them, that they're gonna try to make them be their flagship. So
yeah, of
course, the first game might be even more better than what we expected, since Bethesda is just I've seen their documentaries they literally came from the bottom up. Somehow they don't even know sometimes how they made it. That's how crazy it was. But Bethesda's still rocking away. But I don't. That's 2021. That's when I'll probably still make that decision though. I still am rocking with PlayStation 5 still.
I feel that. I feel for me personally, it's starting to become just a thing of my friends are on PlayStation, honestly. But because I like a lot of Xbox little deal is looking pretty nice. They got a little side.
It is nice.
Lineup that's coming out day one. A lot of PlayStation stuff is going to come out maybe a little bit later. And on top of that, most of that stuff you can get on PC or otherwise too. So it's not all just PlayStation exclusive. It's PlayStation console exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were very specific with that one.
Yeah, they were.
And honestly, this is just making me want to I already have a gaming capable PC, but I haven't souped it up to do everything gaming wise for it. So, but I don't know, man. I've been thinking about cracking it out. So I'll probably pick up the PlayStation. If I can anyway. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if y'all were able to get a pre-order. I couldn't get what I tried.
I couldn't get it.
Nah.
But I'm gonna be on the lookout, man. Hopefully they ain't gonna tax after they try to, go through it. It's just gonna be nuts. You know how it's bad with the consoles sometimes when it just keeps, they always be sold out right then that first batch. I just don't know during this time right now, during quarantine would be I don't know when's the next time the next shipment or it's gonna be right afterwards, so I don't want to get that first one.
So with that being
it's already been reported that they only have a small amount, and with COVID, we don't know when that next will come out. So that first is going limited to all over the world. We don't know when the next ones are. So
yeah. But also, okay, so like we was reading the news too, or Gabe found it. I told him I didn't really like this idea, but PlayStation or whoever put it out that they're thinking about making the new PlayStation where you can buy different shells for the PlayStation for different colors and stuff, and for your controller. So basically, you just unscrew it and all that. But I told him I was just like, man, I don't know. I really enjoy when the bundles come out with different schemes on the controllers and like that's gonna take away from that. Like I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe it is. But like I've there's been many times where I'm just like, oh yeah, I gotta get that just because of how the PlayStation come, just because of that.
I guess with that, it's just kind of like it might be just a business move on their part. But like, look, if we can still sell you guys the skins and y'all don't want to happen to buy the bundle, you don't want to buy the game, you just kind of like the look of it, so we can still make some money from you off. Like, yeah, you can still have it. It's a little cheaper too. It kind of would help out their bottom line a bit.
Yeah, because I know when Nintendo came out with those different skins. Well, not Nintendo, but those third-party skins for the Nintendo Switch. It really didn't go too well when you tried to take them off. They ended up like stripping the color off the gray and stuff. Yeah.
True.
So
Crazy.
So complicated.
Well, yeah. So we all still PlayStation 5 then. I see.
Until further notice, I guess.
Yeah, I know, man. Like Xbox still ain't got that exclusive for me to like make me switch yet. But I definitely want one now since they bought Bethesda. But yeah. All right. So the next one, I think Alan had this one. Did you want to take over this next topic?
The Disney one, dude. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, it's not like a real topic. It was just a speculation because I was sitting around, we was watching stuff, and then basically Disney dropped this new trailer. Talking about the WandaVision, which was basically Wanda, who is Scarlet Witch, the girl with the basically witchcraft power, and then she talks to Vision, the guy who's artificial and all that kind of stuff. And so they got a little segment now on Disney, the Disney app, where it's a whole TV show now and like segments and stuff. And so I was just like, man, that's pretty dope. If you like follow Marvel, how you see their main stars in their TV shows on the regular. Because like if you've ever watched ABC's with Marvel, what's it called? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Phil Coulson's in it nonstop. And they also had Samuel Jackson do a couple of appearances, which was pretty neat. Which I was just like, oh man, that's dope. And then I like looked at this. I was just like, man, they really using the main characters from the Marvel movies. And I was just like,
yeah,
the only...
I think... not to cut you off.
No, you good.
I think what you just said I think there was like a rumor that Samuel Jackson just confirmed a TV series and with Disney. So I think that's actually a thing. I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. It is crazy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like you really don't see like a lot of those because like once you get like a spin-off show, it's always like a B-list actor who plays the main character or something, and it's like, like when they came. You remember that show that Ice Cube came out? Was it Are We There Yet or something like that?
Yeah.
And then they made a show out of it with that one dude Terry Crews, and they was just like, I'm not gonna watch that TV show.
Yeah. I mean, it's like just to add to that, I feel like we gotta. And this is a hot take, but we gotta thank Netflix. I feel like Netflix has blurred the lines of what TV shows and movies stars are anymore. And it's now everybody's actors. So it's just like whatever's whatever at this point.
Yeah.
It's like you can be in a TV, because back in the day, that line was definitely secure. You were either a TV actor or you were a movie actor. But now it's like it's merging a lot more. So we're probably gonna see that a lot more moving forward.
They're like, you ain't on HBO Max? What?
Okay. I looked it up. It says Samuel Jackson is set to reprise the role of Nick Fury in a new Marvel series, currently in development at Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The exact plot details of the show are being kept on the wraps until multiple sources say Jackson is attached to a star. Kyle Bradstreet attached to write and executive produce. Like all other Marvel shows at Disney Plus, Marvel Studios will produce that one.
Mm-hmm. Bad.
Hey,
that's what's
cool.
up. So yeah, another Marvel
exciting. Hey man, y'all better be prepared, bro. And this is we're gonna segue to the finance part of this. Y'all better invest in Disney. Disney taking over the world,
man.
Yeah,
everything.
We said the same theory, man.
The fact that Disney was able to get Sony to loose the grasp. I mean, of Spider-Man, they was like, yo, we got a universe that we need Spider-Man to do something in. Yo, let me use him for like three movies. Three movies. I can get him back. 3.5.
They pimped him out, man.
Did you see what they did? Did you see what they did with the Hulk? Because I followed that whole thing. How they got around it, which is pretty neat. They said, look, we gonna keep Hulk. Y'all can't keep no more. Y'all can't make another Amazing. No nothing. There's no more Incredibles. There's no more Hulk by Marvel. But I will let y'all have him. But you can't say it's a Hulk movie. That's why we got Thor Ragnarok. But at the end of the day, it was a Thor and Hulk movie. But they didn't say Hulk movie. It just had to be under Thor because they got under those loopholes that they do in the business. It's like, oh man, that's pretty dope, man. That y'all do all of that.
Yeah, it's just like that's how. It's just like if you don't know the history of that, it's just like that deal that was made a long time ago with Marvel Comics and Sony because they were in a bad spot. It was bankrupt. Marvel was bankrupt at one time.
I need some money.
They needed some money.
DC,
here's Spider-Man. Here, take him.
Give me money.
Now they doing good, man. Now they see.
Hey, I'm loving that Marvel's doing good, man. 2021 is looking sick. I'm not gonna lie, because we got WandaVision coming in December, and then Loki, and then Hawkeye, and I guess there's another spinoff of What If, Mrs. Marvel, and She-Hulk is probably going to be 2022. And then also just like thinking about just everything that's like delayed in 2020 that we haven't got, I feel like we're about to get double of everything that we were supposed to get, like, a part of getting 2020.
And on
so I think 2020 we need to be having our financial money ready. Y'all see how I segmented that? Izzy hit it off, my nigga.
So you already know what I'm talking about. If you ain't investing now, you need to be. Right now, we are learning more times than ever before. COVID has really stripped financial straits. Sure supplementing your income by finding ways to supplement it, by opening up your own business, getting up a side gig, and then also getting into investments is now the easiest way as possible. I will be making a segment to cover all those things, but that's just a little tidbit. Off the top.
On another topic that's shocking the culture, shout out to Tyler Perry making history out here for us. This man has got an airport building down at his whole plot of land. And for y'all who don't know this, it might be regurgitated news, but I like to know stuff, and I'm a history buff. The plot of land that he bought was actually an old Confederate military base. So at the time, none of us was ever supposed to be on this land. And the fact that he was able to buy it and then now make his own studio and now made an airport, and now they made a highway lane pass to get to his studio is history that everybody should know.
And it's one of the biggest studios in the country.
Yes. And all the streets are named after amazing African Americans who's done like big time stuff like stars, inventors, and stuff like that. So you can be driving down like Martin Luther King Lane, or like Maya Angelou Boulevard, or you like meet me at over here at Brian Gumbo Lane, something like that. Wayne Brady Road. Meet me at Wayne Brady Road.
So this is a message to that, guys. Y'all can do anything you want to do. It's possible.
Anything.
It's like one thing I really hate nowadays, and I don't want to get on my own little tangent, but one thing I really hate, and it's something that strickens our community a little bit, is this feeling of lack or this feeling like of hopelessness. Dude, you literally can do anything you want to do. Okay, we have way too many examples of that. In 2020, there are so many possibilities because of anonymity and the internet nowadays that you could be making business not even in the United States anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, it's possible. Yeah. Don't stay in your little bubble too long. Don't stay in your backyard too long. Learn to venture out. Learn about some new things and also expand your ability so that you can bring in more income for yourself. It's possible.
Yep.
All right.
Preach.
Yeah.
Message.
Yes, sir.
That's for real, man. Especially, it's just like overcoming that thought that you have to go through this. Like, like I definitely got it. Everyone goes through that rut, like where you just like, I have to just keep on, like, I have to just keep on rolling with the punches. But no, like, you gotta like really just fight for what you want, and then like also just seek knowledge. Like, like if I didn't ask for help when I needed to, like I wouldn't be where I am.
Right.
Like, all of us right here wouldn't be where we would be if we didn't network or just really was hungry enough to make sure I don't go hungry anymore. So like, you just like, it's just real. So like 2020 has, I think, like really has like shown everyone that, we've been at the bottom. Like, this is the craziest time that's like, I'm pretty sure that's happening just on a regular level, without war going on. Just like what another, humanity can overcome if we just, just be smart about what we can do.
Strategize.
Just strategize, man. Strategize. Let's strategize. It's true.
Facts, dude. Then, like, another thing I can say from that too, dude. Like, it's just like the fact that like 2020 has actually showed that like you can get some knowledge by just networking. Because I woke up and heard your message. You was like, you can get rich networking, and I was just like, hold on, why did that just resonate?
Yeah.
And then I woke up and I said, all right, let me network. Went to work, networked with somebody strange, and I was just like, oh, that's how this works?
That's right.
Let me get them digits. You just like, bro, I'm gonna do this, such and such. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. He just like, no, we'll hit them up and they can do this for you. And I was just like, oh yeah, networking will get you rich.
I made a post about that, man. Like, networking.
Yeah, you did.
You never know. Like, a random conversation with the right person might open up a random door.
Yeah.
So,
and it's not even. Let me clear it up. We ain't gold digging looking for somebody that just look like millions. We just, just regular talking to somebody. Talking to somebody, hey, how you doing? Talking to somebody, mama. Because you get a lot of networks of being nice to somebody, mama, dude, and they be cool. Not trying to tell y'all to always be nice just to see, just to get blessing this and his, but like, no, like just regular conversation and just like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Being a human being, because humans can connect to each other. Man, I think I've been learning a lot from y'all, and y'all gotta stop. Another thing of what I've been thinking about my generation too. We've been talking is that we discount people because of their age too. Like, we ain't gonna do that because they're young. But like, man, I've been learning so much between y'all two, man. And this is like, man, come on, man. Y'all can't how to get different money, how to do this whole networking thing, how to even just use this technology. It's crazy how the age difference. It's like, all right, I know how to use a phone, but I don't know how to use a phone.
Right.
Yeah. It's networking is a powerful thing. Like, that's what, how we communicate.
Yeah.
Technically. And what I love about networking is just like, just the curiosity and also the thirst of knowledge that I have for it. Because it's just like, someone else might have the knowledge that I don't even know about. Right. But I can learn so much from them from one conversation or a couple of conversations just off of the strength of whatever that we're saying, like just on a basic level. But it's really cool that, I honestly even think about it right now, like a podcast, you just, we wouldn't have never thought about this if someone else didn't communicate that in a depth another level. It's another source of networking. So networking comes in like many different forms. You just gotta, just take a step back and see everything. But I'm not. My bad.
You got on a bad tangent, but y'all just got all this.
Man.
Hey, networking. Hey, it's a good. That's a good gem to drop for real. Because I know people that don't want to reach out and don't want to,
Facts.
do certain
Facts.
off of one certain conversation can change a whole person's mood.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened before.
Amen.
Hey.
What's the next topic?
Next topic. Hey, new music, man. It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was like recently that new Trinidad James. Have y'all heard it?
Trinidad. We got Tory Lanez, and we also got ASAP Ferg. We listened to ASAP Ferg.
Hey,
ASAP Ferg.
ASAP Ferg. Yeah, they got
like all of them to me. I can go
Maybe
do some
King
reps in
too.
the gym. If you got me listen to your whole album while I'm in the gym, you good. I can because like normal time I want to just get that, and then honestly, like that Trinidad James, bro. Like I swear,
I'm not gonna lie. Izzy laughed. I laughed too when I went to the album, bro. Not even like some disrespectful stuff. It's just like, dang, the whole Trinidad James album. I was just thinking that it was going to be the energy of
gold on my
chain. You know what I'm saying? That's all I thought.
Hey,
but
don't sleep on that couscous and that playlist. Couscous and playlist.
Yeah. I sent to the cuz for earlier, and bro, he came with the James Brown energy, bro.
Wait, so y'all co-signed Trinidad James?
Yes,
I co-signed Trinidad James, bro.
Hey, watch. 2 days later, he gonna go in the gym. He gonna go to the gym. You gonna go to the gym. You gonna pick up them headphones, and you gonna be like,
you'll see what I'm talking about, bro. It blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie. This brother can rap.
Yeah,
this nigga can rap.
Oh, this brother got me working out fast.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna
rap. Alan never to do that again. Not on camera anyway. Don't do it on camera.
Bro. Stop. Bro, hey, work out and play that and pop in that Trinidad James. Watch.
You gonna do the James Brown while you curl
other stuff, bro.
They gonna be like, what is he listening to?
No.
Oh, see.
All right, fam. Y'all know the question. Y'all know the question. I have to address it. I'm sorry.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'll plead the fifth.
I don't know the question. You got to intro the question.
We live.
Great. I know, man. I know. But I'm just conflicted. Like,
well, we'll introduce it first.
Why they do this?
First, let's see what we talking about. What are you talking about?
We was talking about new music. This is new music that I was just blown away by. It's just so controversial, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Why they kick ASAP Ferg out the group? They back in it. Is that what you want to talk about? Okay, that's cool. We can talk about why they kick ASAP, bro. Okay, let's get to that. That's culture shocking. Hey, so did y'all hear about ASAP Ferg getting kicked out the group? He said new music. That's new music right there. Look, Saudi, I'm trying to help you. ASAP Ferg got kicked out the group. What about that?
Izzy, take it away, bro.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Okay, guys. So
we have to touch upon this lightly. We have to tread lightly.
I'll happily dude. I got tread lightly. I got you. I'm just gonna open up with news.
Thank you.
Okay. So, guys, we're talking about new music, and over. When was it? When was it exactly? Was it last night or the 2 nights ago?
This was 2 days ago.
2 nights ago. Okay.
That was Thursday. He dropped that. Yeah, Thursday, on Twitter.
Thursday at 9 p.m. Notorious person that's in a lot of news, a lot of controversy. Tory Lanez dropped his own album called Daystar, and he was addressing a lot of people that have written him off. A lot of people that have come at him in the last couple months that have happened because of a lot of controversy that's been surrounding him. And and we're just talking about, that music. And I don't know, did anybody hear the album or anything like that?
I heard it all. Who go on first?
I mean,
He said,
I
guess
just this topic. So
since I brought it up, I'll start it.
I just introduced the topic. That's all I.
No, this
you
is
gonna plead the
toxic.
fifth?
This
You
is
pleading the
toxic,
fifth?
fam. I'm not gonna lie. This is I don't know how to feel. Like I don't even know if I should be in a relationship anymore. I don't know if this is happening. Like is this what people do? Like when this man made, I don't even want to say it's damn near a masterpiece, and then also I don't know what's going on with the whole situation. Like
Lord.
what are we supposed to say? The facts did not weigh out. I think like there has to be something else that's going on. I don't know. Have y'all what are y'all reaction after just
Well, let's just
like
talk about
really
the
listen?
music here. What was the like? I like to just bring it back to the music. What was the topics like you guys
Okay.
that were really spoken about? Also, how'd you guys like the songs themselves? And let's
So
go.
for the music myself, I
Okay.
told him when we listened to it, he was like, "Bro, you gotta listen to this Tory Lanez." I was at work. I was like, "All right, bro, I ain't got nothing else to listen to. Let me go ahead and listen to this."
Okay.
Yeah.
From the top to the beginning, I felt like this was an album like how the old school '90s albums was when somebody fucked up something and it needed to be clear and they couldn't get it out, and I need to win this girl back. And this is how I can. I don't give a. It was like I don't care because I'm rich. I'm gonna plead my heart out. Because at the end of the day, it was just like I still want you back. We just messed up. We both got some crazy
That
history
was a
because,
big
like,
mess up.
yeah, it was a
Yes,
big mess
it
up.
is a big mess up.
But they multimillionaires. Multimillionaires have a mess up, just like how billionaires mess up on the elevator. I ain't dropping no names, but we know it
These are
happens.
facts. These are
It
facts.
happens in this world. Just like in the NFL business, things happen on the
Quick
elevator.
Sprite.
One punch. That's all we need to talk about. All I'm saying. But I'm just saying, the music itself was one of those things that I was like, oh man, I can feel him. He's trying to show his innocence, but he doesn't know how to show it because it is something that was a situation where it is sensitive. And I don't want to spin it off that it was like one of those, I'm getting hype, I'm having one of those emotional moments because I'm too turned, and this is what happened. But if anybody, I just said, hey, when you lose a parent in anybody's situation, you don't know how people react. You got Kanye's situation reacted different. You got other people in music business and even an actor situation act different in situations. So you don't know. And then the fact that he pleaded about that in his music, about hey, how we both lost our moms and we would be there, such and such. It made you feel like maybe it was one of those situations that showed a picture where somebody popped off because this was happening, and then somebody maybe, hey, but he painted the full picture of I'm sorry and I didn't want to lose you. Even hey, he was pointing people out. He was just like, look, y'all said this and y'all said this, but look at this. I just dropped the whole album on y'all.
All right.
Boom.
Now, all right. So what I think. Oh, are you trying to go?
Well, yeah. You said music wise. I mean, like as for the pen game, it was cold. I'm not gonna lie. If the whole situation wasn't what it was,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I would just like hands down, just like damn, I love the pen game, but uh, musically, like he killed it. I haven't heard an album that would make me just like, all right, well, I want to hear every single word what's going on, and then also like some of the beats that he selected. Like there may be like a couple songs that he could have cut out, but like in general, like out of whole 2020, that was the only like one aside from my boy Trinidad James. You guys
Oh
can
my
check that.
lord. Okay.
Hey, I have my favorite story of that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You want me to walk
A
off this set?
discount. That
Walk
you
off
want
this
over
set.
there?
Hey, but no, it it put another perspective on the whole situation,
Mm-hmm.
and the music, like it showed. I don't know. I heard a couple of flows that I was kind of shocked by. Like
Right.
I don't know if he was also sending disses to other people too, but I don't really want to read into that until we're like fully like digest it a little bit more. I only heard it like twice just to like see whatever is going on, just to be able to talk about it. But it definitely.
All right.
I don't know.
He was calling people out. I'll tell you that.
It's something I don't know how to take. I don't know how to take it. Like it's just like, what's up?
From my perspective, like I said, just keeping it just music. Honestly, I ain't really been fucking with Tory Lanez most of his entire career. I didn't really like Tory Lanez.
You're right.
A lot of people try to put me on to it and stuff like that. I mean, he's cool and all right. But and I like this little Proud Family remix back in the day. That's probably the only song I really be going back to about Tory Lanez. Yo, that Proud Family remix was hot. But
say it. I like Say It. Say It was cool.
Yeah, Say It was cool. So with this new album, I actually have not heard the album. I've heard about 2 songs, and mainly those were from review sites, basically just talking about the premise of it. But from what I did hear, the beats was hot. I'm not gonna lie. I put this together pretty quickly, so I'm like, that's kind of impressive for you to put together something so quickly and still come up with your work. So that's kind of impressive. But as far as the subject matter, from what I could hear, it did sound like he was kind of like trying to talk about, the whole incident that happened and then trying to just put his little cover into it. And, I'm on the boat 100%. Shout out to Megan. I'm with Megan 100%. That's just 100%. That's just kind of where I stand. At the same time, we do have to, introduce a safe space for people to speak their truth or to talk out their own perspective of what happened, because we only heard one. So that is important, but it's kind of hard to, because you said something that happened, but then he still loves this person. To me, that is a bit toxic, because that we see that happen all the time. People just say, "Oh, but I still love you." Nigga, come on, man.
It's real.
She just stabbed you, bro.
The whole thing is toxic. It's just,
and then there's other rumors too. I hate to be this is not like a chatty type of thing, but it's something that you got to address, because this is what goes on in sometimes relationships. We don't know, whose side is telling. I'm not trying to say that there's an excuse for any of that, but this man is still denying the same thing, and then also he's still free, and then there's just too many questions that's my leading up. It's just I'm so confused.
Yeah, the law.
I 100% I believe Megan. I believe she got hurt. I believe she got through something traumatic. My thing is, I still am kind of perplexed on is why, if in a shooting incident, this person is not in jail. He's a black man at that. So it'd be really easy.
That shot you in both of your feet.
And get this. He's not an American citizen.
And he's not an American citizen. To me, it just seems like a lot of marks.
Because you saw what happened to Slick Rick. So,
but to me, like I said, there's a lot of marks against him not to be in jail. Just systematically, he should be either in jail, in prison, deported, something. So obviously, we're not getting a full picture of something.
There's something more to it.
And that's another thing people don't need to understand. You don't need to press charges in a shooting case. The police will get you on that.
Isn't it the state? Wouldn't the state do it or something like that?
Ain't no charges.
They just automatically do that.
So for me, I still believe her side from what I've heard. But at the same time, I do believe in the principle rule that there is 3 sides to the story. I heard about truth, and the truth is always somewhere in between the gray and the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you cut out. I couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, cool. Well, basically, I was just saying is that, the principle golden rule is that there is 3 sides to every story: his side, her side, the truth. And the truth is usually somewhere in the middle between those 2 sides. So that's just always important to just as a rule of thumb to keep. And then I know in today's era of just the internet runs everything, we got to also to be able to remain our composure and be able to learn and listen and take everything in and create a space for everybody to speak, like we created space.
That's why I always do my research, man. Make sure to do your research on things.
But with that, like I said, I ain't really fucking with Tory. I never really did before, so it's neutral for me. It's neutral for me.
Hey, I'm not, but honestly, when we said musically, I was actually just impressed. Musically, that was his best stuff that I've heard. And if he did that in 2 months, reportedly, I don't know, but in 2 months, dude, that's still a great show of penmanship.
Yeah, it's good. It was a good album. It was good. It was cool.
And the rest of it was.
But
it
was cool.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
Hey, but did y'all hear about that new music coming out? Andre 3000 flute jazz.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. What happened?
Flute Daddy.
I'm messing with y'all. I'm
out. I'm gonna touch everything in my house, bro. What's going on? Let's play with me.
I'm messing with y'all.
Izzy, come back. We gotta finish the show, bro. He's sorry.
I'm sorry.
What, bro? Why did you do that?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Did he sign out? Oh, I thought he signed out.
No.
All right. So I don't know if y'all saw that picture. I think it's on Instagram where the dude was at the gas station and they was like, "Yo, is that Andre 3000 over there?" And then Andre come up with the flute. He's like, "What's up, man? Hey, I'm about to play a little." And then he takes off again like a parrot. Like it was just like, poof. What? What is this? This magic. He just came out of nowhere with a flute. Yeah, it was pretty dope. I was just like, Andre 3000 got a new album dropping. Flute 3000.
Man, I'm done with you, man. I'm done with you, man.
We need a new one.
All right. We're gonna end up ending this one. We got a new thing coming. We got just the restaurant of the week that we want to present, and then also segments that we're segueing into. Alan, did you have anything any last words?
Just out and about, keeping up with the cannabis culture. Shout out to Chicago. They just opened up one of their first recreational dispensaries in Villa Parks. Shout out to them. That's a good thing. And then just catch up with my new segment, How High Are You, where we went to a different dispensary today. Checked out some edibles and the deals that they had on, and then seeing what everything it does for the body to help with this whole situation of the pandemic if you're still stuck in the house. Because if you are not a drinker and you like to smoke, it actually helps keep your keep you straight. But anyway.
Yes, sir.
Izzy?
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys. Wait, can y'all hear me? Okay, because I'm having.
Oh yeah.
Make sure y'all check me out on IzzyLeeMedia on Instagram and also on YouTube as well. I'm dropping. Well, basically, what I'm doing is dropping videos over investments, over finance, over the latest videos, doing what you should be doing in your 20s to be wealthy in your 30s. Also, before that, investments 101, so you can get y'all started with that. I will be filming 5 more investment videos next week, so I'm be dropping those like crazy. They will be dropping like crazy. Y'all gotta hold me accountable because I gotta be on my shit too. But yeah, I'm definitely just giving y'all a bunch of gems, and we'll be talking about that. Also, it's in I know we didn't get to it, but also some news with Tesla. They'll be dropping their new Tesla truck is dropping $25,000 for the truck. That's pretty good for a new model car, actually, when you really think about it and how tech it is. So Tesla stocks are going like this, but also keep in mind they also be going like this sometimes. So you got to be careful with Tesla.
Do y'all feel okay with the autopilot?
What you mean?
I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool when you don't abuse it. If you don't abuse it, it's dope when you use it for the right thing. I mean, because it can help situations, especially people who might have a seizure or something, and it just goes into autopilot. That is a great idea. But when you're abusing it because you just too turned and you just like, let me get some.
You're just lazy.
Take me home.
Or y'all nasty folks that just want to get in the back seat.
Yeah, and get freaky. You said this do autopilot?
I can see.
Girl, we left after V-Live and he put it on autopilot, girl.
Yo, chill.
Honestly, though, they already trying to get views.
Right. And the Tesla and the other model series, they already have like bring me my car type functionality where it can come to you. So it's not foreign to them. They already know the technology. They already got it. So yeah.
That means save y'all money instead of buying that Dodge Charger and Challenger. Go get you a Tesla.
Buy a Tesla?
Yeah, the Model 3 series is cheap.
That S model pulled up to me
the S model?
2 days ago. Bro, he hit the gas and it was just like And I was like, what was that?
Like, one thing we got to
Crazy.
start to get into is just like like I guess getting smarter with our vehicle investments. For one, first of all, a vehicle off rip is a bad investment because it depreciates the value as soon as you take it off the lot.
Yeah.
So if you're already making that conscious decision, it's a bad investment. Make it practical, my guy. That car like is great for the environment, great for the economy because you're saving money on it, and also, like I said, it's fairly reliable too, quiet. You know what I'm saying? Tesla is a good model. That's all I'm saying. That's a good wave. And I'm not just saying that because I got stocks in Tesla and every one that y'all buy, I go up. But I'm just saying that because it's good knowledge. It's just good, right?
What'd you say, young? What'd you say that, young blood? You said that's a message. We should get some Teslas. Hold on.
Sounds like the Culture Shock Media team is trying to buy a Tesla.
Yes,
Once
sir.
we get our finances straight.
Yes, sir.
Once we get our culture straight.
Yes, sir.
We gonna be straight, and y'all gonna be.
Hey, if you want to, I totally understand. All right, man. Welcome to this Culture Shock Media. So I wanted to just see what's your background and everything. How did Pita Valley come about?
All right, man. Well, my name is Hussein. Everyone's been calling me Izzy for as long as I can remember. This is a lot of people label it as Mediterranean, but specifically it's like Lebanese cuisine. So it's a mixture of like Mediterranean and Middle Eastern. Like the Mediterranean part comes with like the vegetables and all the organic things we use, and the Middle Eastern part comes from like the spices that we use. It's like traditionally like Lebanese spices.
Okay.
So you can classify it as Mediterranean, but it's also specifically Lebanese. As far as me, this is not our first rodeo over here. I am new to Arizona, to Tempe. I've been living here for 8 months now. I moved out from New York City. We have a couple of restaurants out in New York City. We've been in the business for about 30 years. My father started the business, and about 7 years ago, my brother and I took over, and we've just trying to take it to the next level. Started off as a small mom and pop shop. It was my parents running the show. We were helping on weekends. I was a special education teacher for 7 years in a middle school.
Oh yeah.
So I was always helping, getting out of work at 3, 4, helping out with my extra time there and on weekends. And I learned the business very well. And as time was going on, I saw the potential that the business that my parents established had. So my brother and I sat down and we decided to take it to the next level. We were getting great reviews, great feedback. Our food is healthy. People have become throughout the years, past 5, 6 years, even 7. People have become more health conscious.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Food, absolutely.
Is it more health focused? I'm guessing that
Absolutely. So our food is halal food. So a lot of people think, have this perception of halal food that it's just regular meat that's, a little prayer said by like a sheikh, like a religious figure before the meat's cut. But there's a little bit more to it, It's the way the animal is treated prior, raised, it's also the way that it's slaughtered. The animal is meant to be killed and slaughtered in the least harmful way, the fastest way.
That does make sense for sure.
The animal, when it's slaughtered, can't really know that it's getting killed, because when it senses fear, it releases a certain hormone, what I mean, that makes the meat not as healthy, So, you do it. So when you have multiple like cows, for example, cattle. They're not supposed to be like around seeing each other getting killed, because then it knows that it's coming and then it releases
be stressed
that hormone,
out. Yeah, that makes sense.
When the animal is slaughtered, also it's drained of the blood and in a specific way. So all those little things they play a part in the quality of the meat that we use, which is why halal meat is a little like pricier, and it's also it is healthier. It's like pretty much like essentially organic as well. The animal is like can't be injected with hormones and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean we're Lebanese cuisine. Our concept is, and as I'll show you like later, is all about transparency. You know, I like the customer to come in and see everything that's going on. You know, you can like stand when you're ordering, you can see the prep area where the food is being prepared, and also where it's also being like cooked and butchered. You know, in the back. You know, a customer knows exactly what's going on from when the meat comes out of the refrigerator to the process of being cooked to the process where it's on their wrap being prepared for them. So as far as the pies, I make my own dough over here, and I also make my own marinations. The most popular ones are the spinach and the meat pies. The spinach consists of spinach with onions, lemon juice, and olive oil with some sumac spice, which gives it like citrusy flavor. And the meat pies consist of ground beef with tomatoes, onions, and spices as well, some traditional Lebanese spices. Highly recommend. The dough is super fluffy, very light, and highly recommend it. What I'm gonna prepare for you right now is a chicken shawarma sandwich and a falafel sandwich. Okay. So the chicken shawarma traditionally comes with like a fresh whipped garlic sauce, like I was explaining before. It's pure garlic with olive oil. And keep it simple with the chicken shawarma. We put the pickled turnips and the pickled cucumbers. The meat is shaved off a bit, very thinly sliced. Chicken shawarma, if the customer likes, you know, we'll put a little bit of tahini sauce. The best part is definitely the toasting of the bread. Give it that crispy taste. This is the falafel, ground chickpeas with fava beans and some mixed veggies. Here on the spot, cook the whole so that it fries well on the inside. Turnips, pickled cucumbers, and some parsley. About a minute. Pushed up, and we gotta fill up the tahini. We douse it in tahini. You're all ready to go.
Wonderful.
Chicken shawarma. Here you go. That's for you to try.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yep.
I appreciate
That's it, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Beats. rolling. Yeah, ladies, I know. Straight rockin' and vibing. Came in the game just.
Newsflash, we ain't getting no younger. I hate to break it to you 90s babies, but we have officially approached old head territory. Music sucks, sports ain't as good as they used to be, and dirty 30 is right over the horizon. Which means we are required by biology to level up mentally, physically, and in our body. Bad news is we've been dealt some bad hands. But good news is there's now more opportunity than ever before to make some big shit happen. So what you gonna do about it? 4 money moves you should be making right now to set you up proper for them 30s. But before we start introductions, hi, I'm Izzy Lee, marketing consultant, husband, father, son, and I like to talk shit about personal finance. Number 1, budget dividends.
Hey, yo, Izzy rolling with us tonight, right?
Nah, man, I wish I could, but I'm trying to save some money this week so I can invest. You feel me? I'm trying to really set that up.
Boy, do you think you gonna invest, bro? Yo, what do you think you is, bro? What do you think you is? You Bill Gates? You Steve Jobs? Oh, God, bro. Anyway, bro, I'm gonna meet you up around 5, bro. You killing me, man. You killing me. Woo.
Now trust me, I know, easier said than done. But quoting the Wealth Choices Success Secrets of Black Millionaires, if you can't live on less, then you must learn to earn more. And if you can't earn more, then you must learn to live on less. Being able to master the ability of delayed gratification is a key in being able to get them ends. So budget accordingly. Come up with a unique strategy that fits you and your situation best, because only you know your own situation. And potentially set yourself up with account limits. After bills have been paid, how much money do I have left to save off to the side? And then when 1 + 1 don't equal 2, obviously your ass should not be using that money for anything else less productive. Number 2, get your credit game up.
Credit.
Bro, it is 2020 and it baffles me still the amount of people that don't understand the importance of good credit. Credit in this day and age is your VIP access. Whether that's getting financing for a house, whether that's getting financing for a car, or whether that's getting financing for your business establishment, you need credit. Whether becoming an authorized user or to getting yourself up with a secured credit card, paying bills on time, you're just due in order to set yourself up to get them credit gains up. But hey, yo, drop credit down in the comment section if you want me to make a video that explains how to get some good credit real easy. 3, second source of income. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. In 2020, it's damn near impossible these days to make ends meet on one income alone. Rising rent, rising bills, hell, even bread is $2 more expensive. The value of your dollar is sinking quicker than the Titanic. So it's important that you find ways to supplement your income, whether that is starting your own business, whether that's making investments into the stock market. Hell, I don't care. Start a lemonade stand. Lemonade?
Nah, bro,
Lemonade?
Nah, bro, we good.
Lemonade!
Bro, it's almost winter.
Oh, so y'all just ain't thirsty. Now in 2020, the barrier to entry in starting your own business is literally non-existent. With companies that you can launch online with almost zero overhead. Ways to substantiate your income are the best ways to set yourself up in order to make more room for investments and less room for stress. Number 4, take some risks.
I believe I can.
Right now, you're at a really good moment in your life. No one's expecting you to succeed out the gate. So honestly, take advantage of that low expectation, get out here and make some moves. Take as many risks as you possibly can. Try again, and then after you fail about 4, 5 more times, try 1 more time after that. This is a time where you should be discovering all the different facets of your life that you are most excited about, and then also diving deep into those to find ways to monetize and bring in substantial financial gains into your household. There's no shame in failure. There's only shame in the fact that you never tried. And that is how you secure the bag. Get your bag.
Came in the game just at the right time. Nigga, at the right time. Nigga, watching some chains and some diamonds. What set you flashing something blinded? Watching what I'm feeling. It's unreal. Had to get my paper. Had to get my cake up. And my weight up. Hustle motivate ya. Let's get this paper. Can't see these haters. Ain't on my radar. Smoking different flavors. Let's get this paper.
What it do, y'all? Papa the Don, back at it again. We out here at Oasis, out here at Chandler. About to get some 2 new strands from Sango. Check it out, sour and blueberry.
A few moments later.
We got some new shit. Whoa. It's your boys, it's your brothers, your famo, your folk here back again. We're kicking it with the fam. How high are you? Your boy Papa the Don is back with some new shit. I might be like, damn, boy, he flexing with the ring, bro. This ain't real. This is just costume, bro. I'm up here celebrating that the world is doing good. They getting live. They kicking tail. So, you know, hey, KC 913. But today we got some new stuff.
I've been traveling. I'm traveling today. The first trip, we went out to Chandler, Arizona. Yeah. Chandler, Arizona. Dispensary is called Oasis. Oasis. Pretty dope. They had some strands out there that I was looking for, and they had a dope deal. Catch this. First time patients, you get up to a 7 grams max. So if I buy 7 grams, they give me 7 grams for the first time. And I went and got the Sango strain. Sango strain had some dope strains. It was the blueberry and the sour OG. Well, let me tell you, woo-wee. That blueberry tastes nice, boy. You can taste it. You can taste it. You can taste it. You can taste it. Boy, let me tell you. You can taste it. You can taste it. You can taste it. This is one of them weeds, like, I don't even want to share it with nobody. I was like, I gotta keep this for the showers. They be like, oh, you got some tree? You got some bud? Yeah, hey, look, hey, I got this good shit right here. Some blueberry. This shit right here, Sean. This shit right here. This blueberry right here. This you gonna want this. That nigga. Anyway, it's good though. Sango. Then we got to that sour. That sour OG stank, man. He got that. You got that. Get back!
Go on, get now. You get now. Go on. You go on.
Dude, that sour OG so good though. Sour OG good. 7 grams. Like I said, we only did like what? It was like 100. Yeah, it was like $100 for 15 grams altogether because they gave me a free joint too with it. Nah, it was 105. 130. No, that was the other place. Oasis was 105. Yeah. Oasis was 105 because they threw in a pre-roll for $5. That's normally like, I think $15, which was dope, and it was Jenny Kush. Fire. Dude. So what we got today? What you about to talk about? That blueberry strain?
Blueberry is a true A-list cannabis strain. Blueberry's legendary status soared to a new heights after claiming the High Times Cannabis Cup 2000 for Best Indica. The long history of the strain goes back to the late 1970s when the American breeder DJ Short was working with a variety of exotic landrace strains.
Yeah.
However, throughout the decades of blueberries cultivation, the genetics have been passed around due in large part to DJ Short working with multiple seed banks and breeders.
Yeah.
The sweet flavors of fresh blueberries combined with relaxing effects to produce a long-lasting sense of euphoria. Many consumers utilize blueberry to help contend with pain and stress, while connoisseurs and growers admire the strain for its colorful hues and high THC content. It says it helps with stress 40%, pain 32%, anxiety 29%, insomnia 25%, and depression 24%.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so we got sour OG, which is another one. That sour OG. Let me tell y'all about that sour OG. It's got that herbal citrus peppermint. I can already taste it. That herbal citrus peppermint, as soon as I lit it up, it was like, this is tasty. I want more. So, the sour OG is a hybrid marijuana strain known to provide a balanced high. Sour OG is made by crossing sour diesel and OG Kush. Sour OG has been available in clone and seed form for quite some time. Most samples express dense, round, OG Kush type bud laden with large sticky trichomes. God damn! The odor and the taste are usually an equal mix of both pears with sour lemon pie fuel and distinct cushy undertone, although some versions
have more fruity profile, often described as the one-hit quick strand. Sour OG starts with an energetic head high that gradually gives way to a relaxing body stone. God dang, hold on. Yep, you right. You right. You right. It does all them things. Yes, it does. So, it gives you the feelings of happy, relaxed, euphoric, uplifted, energetic. I like that. What it helps with, stress, anxiety, pain, depression, and fatigue. So if you at them computers, you up here stuck, you smoke some of this, you like, all right, I'm good. Now the negatives, because we all talk about the negatives here at the 420 household, even though we know how to deal with it, because it ain't shit. You got the dry mouth, they're gonna give you dry mouth. You're gonna need your Sprite, you're gonna need your dollar drink, you're gonna need your lemonade, juice, water, whatever you do, you're gonna need it. Your dry eyes, if you're worried about that, get your, wow, dry eyes. You need to get that on. Dizzy. You might get a little anxious. I need to go do something, I wanna go do something. It makes you get live. It gets you energetic. And ain't no paranoia. Ain't no paranoia. That's what's up. Sour OG. Real good. I'll tell you, boy, I get some more of that. I like that. I like when the tree just, when you ain't even smoking your tree, and it's in the jar, and you laying down, and the jar right by you, and it like creeps you, it's like, smoke me. You be like, don't you tempt me. You ever had a moment?
We have moments where I just was like, damn, I should smoke.
You like, this smell like
right, when you like wake up and you just can't go to sleep, and then you gotta like smoke one and just pass out.
You're like, I'm gonna smoke a blunt. I woke up at 2:15 in the morning. Why did I wake up at 2:50? You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna smoke a blunt.
We're gonna go exactly.
Yeah, dude. I'll be like,
like I'm Kangaroo Jack, and you can call me Mayweather with my money backpack, and I be smoking different flavors. Call it lifesavers. Crayola, crayon money, tie-dye, baby, keep that paper. Midwest nigga, I don't play about my paper. Fuck around, little nigga, you can quick to get them vapors. Cake walk with your bitch, frosting on her lips. Patty cakes, rape bake with your bitch. I keep that dough like Pitberry, but better not poke me, ho. Dairy Queen, my whip, little baby, like they call that Sansa, ho. Cut that way like Jenny, quit my pocket stuck on clumb.